Hey y'all, so today I'm going to be showing you how I got this hairstyle, but first, let's wash this hair. Alrighty, so before we get started, there are a couple things that you're going to need for this style. First and foremost, rubber bands. You need the rubber bands. Rubber bands are not optional, okay? You need them. Secondly, you want some hair gel. Hair gel is optional, however you do your retwist, whatever. Some people use oil and water, some people use gel, some people use like a cream, whatever floats your boat, okay? I made my own gel.
Watch to the end of the video to see how to make it yourself.
Use whatever works for you. And then a spray bottle. Always need a spray bottle. It doesn't matter what style you're doing, you're gonna need a spray bottle. Also, if you're like super particular on your parting, a rat tail comb, personally, if I can't see it, it's not my problem. I might use a comb for like the very front pieces of my hair, but that is it. And I also got some rock jewelry. I got the little silver twine and I got the silver cuffs. I'm definitely gonna use the cuffs. The twine, maybe? We'll see. That's still up in the air. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the back, and when I get closer to the front sections, then I'll break it down for you and show you exactly what I'm doing so that you can accomplish the style too.
So I sped through the rest of my head, but for these last two twists, I'm going to slow it down and do it in real time just so that you can follow along and see exactly what it is that I'm doing to achieve the style. So you want to take your two locks. You don't have to do a retwist, but if you did do a retwist for this style, this is after you've retwisted the two pieces. You want to twist them one over the other, just a normal twist all the way down. And once you get to the end, you want to fold it where you want the bob to lie and then wrap it upwards over the twist. It's a pretty intuitive process. It doesn't have to be super duper specific. Just do what feels right. Make sure everything feels secure and tight. And then you want to go ahead and take a rubber band to secure the ends. You may need more than one rubber band depending on the thickness of your hair and how big your rubber bands are. But I only needed one and I wrapped it around each twist 3 times. So once that is laying how you want it to, you want to go ahead and move into the next one a little bit closer up so you guys can get a better view of exactly what it is that I'm doing. But again, you just twist it one piece over the other all the way down, just like a regular twist. And once I got down to the ends, I folded it where the bob was laying and twisted it up over itself and secured it with rubber bands. And that is the style. I did a little celebratory dance, but I may have gotten too excited because I still had to blow dry my hair. Yes, worst part about having long or thick locks, you absolutely have to sit under the dryer or your hair will be wet for like 3 days. It's ridiculous. So the next day I went in and added my cuffs. I ended up trying to use the twine, but the way that I was wrapping it down my hair, at some point it started to go into the twist, and not just, it wasn't the vibe that I was looking for, so I ended up taking it out and just putting cuffs on the locks that I was going to put twine on, and I love it. I haven't done this style since my 22nd birthday, but it's so nice. I like switching it up a little bit and having the short hair since my hair is quite literally down my back. It's light for the summer, and I think it looks so cute with my peekaboo. Yeah, I'm obsessed. So try the style, let me know how you guys like it, and also let me know in the comments what kind of lock styles you want to see next. And I will see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace. Alright y'all, so the most important thing you want to remember for the herbal hair gel recipe is that you want to use a 1:4 ratio of flax seeds to water. So if you use a 1/4 cup of flax seeds, you want to use a whole cup of water. Combine that with your herbs and then boil it until it comes to a low rolling boil. You can turn it off the heat, go ahead and strain it. I like to strain it immediately, but you could let it cool for a little as well. Just remember that it'll be a little harder to separate the gel from the plant materials. This keeps in the fridge for about 2 weeks if you put it in an airtight container. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I encourage you to try the gel or just be more intentional with the products that you're using in your everyday hair care regimen.